Okay. Let me uncardboard myself. Hey Zed, yeah, it's 6 p.m. already. But yeah. Was the storm okay? Hope it wasn't too bad. So, like, weather stuff shouldn't be an issue with. Oh, I forgot something. One second. Okay. Hello. Oh, that is weird. Yeah. Okay. Liquidating stock options are to get more cash. Okay. They are worth. Ooh. If you are getting a lot less than those, then the notable, then there's is worth when you. Yeah. So if you elaborate, right? One is worth much. 6 is worth more than significant 6. Significant trip. There are things that you can do with significant wealth that no amount of notable wealth in short order. Like in the space. I've mentioned it before. Wealth is the higher the tier of wealth, the more different kinds of power, of economic influence, the Ooh, what are you planning? Nice. Our table. Yeah, well, couple of times. The bottom info and notable are pretty much in the domain of your cache. So even notable the bottom two, incidental and notable, are pretty much in the domain of your cache, though even notable starts. Ooh, nice. The even notable starts to edge into the space of loans. Sorry, a space of various line credit. Note significant already gets into a lot of modern web development, so a lot of modern mobile development is actually web development in a trench coat. I believe it's hold on. Mobile app. Okay, hold on. Where is the app? Anyways, I can't find it right now, but the idea is it Ionic? Yeah, I think this is it, like Pastor Ionic. A lot of modern web apps are stuff like this. It's basically a very simple phone app that runs in like whatever browser is common for the common for iOS or iOS or Android, or I don't know what PNA is, the PWA is, and you just build it as a web as a set of HTML and JavaScript files, and it just works, right? And that's one option. The other option is Unity, or you can use Godot. Godot is free, like fully free. And that can build out to whatever platform you want. Oh yeah. Already gets into like loan, like other services. Yeah. Godot Android. Like Godot app mobile. Yep. So the Godot engine you can export to well, the point is you can export to iOS and Android from Godot. Exporting for iOS, yada yada yada. Yep. I mean, technically, so this gets into the idea of what is a game. a game is just a program that is visual and interactive, right? Technically, there is no functional difference between a visual novel and a website, say, and like a normal website, and like, yeah. So yeah, ultimately, it just kind of doesn't matter. It's just like, does it have the features that you want? Is it easy for you to develop in, right? And if you're doing like a wiki, then I would suggest taking a look at Ionic or whatever it is. Like Capacitor, whatever. There are probably other ones that I'm not recalling right now. I know that I used to use one that was like, that's older than Capacitor seems to be. Ionic. Yeah, I think it was Ionic. I used Ionic when I did a thing for no, hold on. No, that's not it. Cross platform app. Yeah, I believe it was Ionic that I used before. Yeah, if I recall correctly, I used Ionic, and that was that's just basically a website that runs in WebKit for iOS, and I guess it's like whatever, it's like Chromium for Android. So yeah, and it's just it's basically it's like kind of a native app, but it's in reality, like, it looks and runs like a native app, but in reality it is just a website that is like run on a local thing. It's like the same way that Obsidian works, right? Obsidian, this, or even Discord, this is made with Electron, I think, which is literally just Chrome, but they've layered some other stuff over it. This is all a website that is running as a local app on my computer. So yeah, Ionic is just Electron for uh, but yeah, this is Electron, and it is literally just a website that is running locally, and Obsidian, I believe, uses Electron. So yeah. Obsidian is a website that is running locally on a private instance of Chromium, if I remember correctly. You leverage it right. One significant wealth is worth much more than 6 notes. Get into the space of things like preferring lines of credit that people wouldn't be able to. Access otherwise. Lines of credit or lines of credit. Other easily accessible most. Sent me, but it can't go. It can't, but the opposite isn't true. I've mentioned before, but wealth in the system is represented by much more great deal to starts to edge into things like rare assets, rare materials, and other assets that have that may be difficult to get your hand. Significant gets to things like preferential loan rates aren't easily accessible. Getting stuff. Get more hard cap. Getting a lot less than both that you need to know. Oh man. So you could invest notable wealth in order eventually see a return that is measured in or other. Let me think. Anasan isn't exactly cheap to create, but it will have the benefit of being the most subtle option. The mana sand isn't exactly cheap to make. It will have the benefit of force a local plant to express magical properties. Mana Sand isn't exactly cheap to make, but it will have the benefit of being the most subtle option. happy. Manasand isn't exactly. Manasand isn't exactly cheap to make, but it will have the benefit being the most helpful option. It won't have any real sign of your involvement if you force a look. Uh, the simple truth of it is that you don't want to make your involvement in the rise of the wolf barony obvious, or rather, you want to make sure that it is deniable. The simple. That's it. The truth of it is that you want to make your involvement in the rise of the wolf barony obvious, or rather, you want to make sure that it's deniable. What you have already done implies your invest. What you have already done implies you're involved. Um, to those, sorry, implies your environment to those involved. But but outside, say to people who investigate. What you have already done implies an involvement to people who investigate. And say who would investigate. But without directly speaking to Mada. But without directly, they could directly getting the information from Mada. The Wolf Barony could still say from Mada, the Wolf Barony could still be, they could still convincingly pass as indeed they've already done implies convincingly pass. Importing crops, magical plants, from the Reed cities could fall under that in theory. They could be believable. But given your own involvement there, it would be another point in favor of your of the Wolf Barony being your agent. I will. Importing magical plants. Importing magical plants. Involvement, there would be no point in your agent. Say a custom designed magical plant would be all but advertising your presence, especially given your ongoing custom design magical plant would be all but advertising, especially given your ongoing deal with custom design magic. Custom design magical plant would be all but advertising your presence, especially given your ongoing deal with your plans. That given your upcoming collaboration with Mill. Collaboration. Natively discovered magical plant. Magical plant. However. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's always good. A natively discovered magical plant, however, would. Hold on, I want to see something. Okay. By the way, Zed, I just took a look at it, and it does look like you're dropping off the stream counter when you're on another tab for YouTube. I think Twitch doesn't do that. Huh. That's weird. I mean, if Gobachok is still in chat, is still watching, then yeah, that's weird. I would have thought that it wasn't like that, but like, that's why I wanted to double check, because I know for a fact. So I was under the impression that. Sure. A natively discovered magical plant, however, would be. Would actually do more to hide. So. Okay. Let's see. Look like it has you. Looks like it's still reading you as one person. I think it's still reading you as one person because it's the same account. Natively discovered magical. Let's see. Yes. Hold on. I'm seeing two right now. So that might be from your phone and from your computer at the same time. It seems like it's just taking a long time to update. Don't know if Kobachok is if it's detecting Kobachok instead because he was on here earlier. Natively discovered magical plant house would actually do more to hide. Uh, um, uh, Uh, the Wolf Barony. Barony having a new resource. And therefore leveraging all. Yep, it's super easy. They have a portable installer, say they have a portable runtime, and everything's super clean. I mean, it's slightly more complicated for iOS and like Mac development, like Apple bullshit because of their system. But other than that, I believe for Linux, Windows, and Android, it's just literally the download. Yeah. The Wolf Barony having a resource therefore leveraging what what assets they remain to make use of it is a possible counter. Covering what assets they uh still have. Thank you, sir. I'm going to the idea that you somehow you were propping it up. Not something that others will believe. That your enemy would believe. Uh, yeah. Oh. What's yeah? So let me check. Should have a Godot zip somewhere here. Yeah. There's the console and the exe. The one that says the one that doesn't have console is the GUI. I believe the console version has like debug readouts in a terminal window. It's not important for you. I don't at least uh yeah. I do not believe it is particularly relevant to you. Tools. Yeah. Try and just get something basic on your phone first. Like just export an SDK and sideload it onto your phone. Just like a literal white screen that says "Hello World" on it or whatever. Just to confirm that you've got your full toolchain set up. That's probably the first thing you should do if you are using Godot for this. Right? Not something enemies would believe in truth. They would believe. But something that you would believe. Something that would undermine their say any justification. They could make claim for hostile actions against you and allow you respond with relative impunity. Yeah, the other one I would recommend is that one by Ionic. What's it called? Capacitor by Ionic stuff. So yeah, because this is literally just HTML and JavaScript. This is Capacitor by Ionic. Ionic is a company that has a bunch of different options. I believe it's open source. I do not know specifically about Capacitor, but I know Ionic was maybe open source. I don't know. You might want to look into the docs for it. But Ionic, which is the company that owns, yeah, Ionic open source. Yeah, this is probably what you would want. Ionic.io. This is basically just a way of making websites that look like phone apps, that look like a native app and don't rely on the internet because all of the files are local. So it's a local app built with built in the same way that a website's built. Right? So yeah. And this is open source, Ionic. So you can look up some tutorials on how to get started with Ionic, and it should help you it'll help you get something working pretty quickly. So yeah, the wolf baron, the wolf barony. Uh, 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 girls to the community, and even call side rally others to your cause. Granted, that depends on such a magical bond existing. Um, Creating a small growth chamber with some spare full cloth and um, um and fertilizing the bed with Hana sand. You are able to cultivate several examples of uh, uh, herbs of plants native to the mountains of the. Oh, so Ionic isn't an editor, right? Ionic is like a command line tool that you use in Visual Studio or whatever else, and like I would recommend just watching a video on YouTube that's basically just Ionic Quick Start. Let me pull one up quickly. Ionic. Ionic Quick Start. Android app. Uh, you can probably take a look at this one from freecodecamp.org. This thing. Yada 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 yada. That's probably a decent option for you to do that. It's basically a tool, a command line function, say, a command in your terminal that you run that will compile a project into an SDK that you can sideload onto your phone. And that's coded in VS Code. And yeah. Creating a small growth chamber with spares each of the mountains of the barrow. Fast growing one. Visual Studio? Yeah. Wait, Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code? Uh, yeah, that makes sense. Fast actual results will take some time, but you are able to uh care say to guide the whole say, by um uh by selectively breeding some examples within while under say um while in this powerfully magical environment. Uh, uh, Challenge trivialize. Mm. Uh, Powerfully magical environment. But by selectively breeding some examples while in this powerfully magical environment, you are fairly certain it will be able to. Let's see. Will find the magical pepper to the. You have also scouted out areas in the forest. Enough background magic that um background magic that it should be able to sustain a native population once you have uh, all that remains is to actually grow. Is to wait for the plants. Is the final days for the final weeks before the and you or at something of the loop. Go hang out with Rohan. Upcoming personal action is the final week for perhaps. What do you mean your phone is a dongle? He's also getting ready. His own. No. Close game. Okay. Once followed. Go. Go meet with. Yeah. I need to figure out like what a good volume for my stream is. I go hang out with Sohan. He's dead. Investigate the possibility of foreign. Share your discovery of possible foreign involvement in the forest kingdom with your contacts. Oops. Technically, it would be better to do this with your contacts in Sea Country, but I have no idea because like my output is supposedly like I have no idea what the decibels on my output is. All I know is that if I listen to my at max volume, it sounds good. So I don't know. Like I think I might need to eventually make it a little bit louder even because what do you call it? Most other things I listen to, I have to have the volume way down. So I'm starting to think that I need to at least like double my max volume. You want to give me a second? Testing. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. 16. What about that? Hello? Okay, 1 second. Filters. What about this? Okay, hold on. I just want to get it to edge into the red slightly. Okay. So I'm going to set this to 12. This is up in that area. And I'm going to keep the BGM, like, just slightly softer. That will be over there. Is the BGM okay now? Voice is a little bit much. Okay. Give me a second and I'll knock that back down a little bit. Okay, how about now? There we go. That sounds good. Thank you. Let me just put myself on YouTube. Okay, that looks good. Let's see. Sure. Host country. Cool. Nope. Don't need to roll. Don't need to update the money just yet. I'll be updating it next time. Same with the passive action. Okay. Yep. Yeah, when I'm doing Hollow Knight. What's up? Is the audio from the game too quiet? Remind me next time we play Hollow Knight, because I'm not doing Hollow Knight today. Oh, the game audio is too loud. Okay. Honestly, this might have fixed it. Like, because I've upped my volume, my mic volume significantly. Ah, okay. So yeah, I've upped my mic volume notably, so might be better. We'll try it out probably next week sometime. Since I'm probably going to do get the first King Soul part, and then also do a bunch of bosses because I wanted to get Awakened Nail. So I want to do a lot of Warrior Dreams next in Hollow Knight. Citrine is the thing that I want to replace Obsidian with, right? There's a couple of things in Obsidian that I am not a huge fan of. Okay, I'll step away. But yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of Obsidian in a minute. But the thing is, one of the big things with Obsidian is this thing, right? But I don't really use this all that much. What I want to do is I want to have this sort of layout for managing multiple files. I want to have the references, but I want rich text, which Obsidian doesn't do, and I want a much more flexible export system that covers stuff like BB code and HTML. Rich text. I want to have colors, and I want to have different text sizes, and I want to have so I want colors. I want different text sizes. I want this thing does like bold and underlined and italics and strike through. I think that's it, right? Like there's some size management in like HR nonsense, right? You can do this to get like title case stuff, but there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of limitations when it comes to doing creative work in Obsidian. If you like, well, at least for forum use, right, for fanfic stuff, because a lot of at least a lot of the fanfiction I like has formatting be part of the creative process, right? You can use things like different fonts or different parts of the different like characters that imply certain things, or you might have things that are like in one font or the other in order to make it more in order to like imply the communication and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Okay. 1 moment. Area clear. Clear confirmed. Alright. With Thunder Rumble. And a blanket. Fog. Close to 100 missiles. The air. Phase 4. The race completed several areas. From in every direction, but all race came together in a single series of elegant arts. All gracefully came together. Left now onto the line could have close to 100 missiles took the air in every direction. Rumble. Thunder. Rumble. That lasted close to as each and every missile. On its way to. Once the dust cleared, a new grid of topped the landscape. The craters, off the ground of the new clearing, between them and the closest. Which happened, by the way. Okay. Once the dust is cleared, the neat grid of craters pop the ground with the clearing between them and the closest. Das One damage, one per minute. Per ton is 12 for that, and is this 6? Yeah, okay, so 20 cost per ton is 30, so that'll be 5,000 bills for 20. Are they saying that a single LRM is 25 C-bills? I guess $250 is not a terrible thing. It's also pretty cheap, right? That's like shit. Ammo per ton 5. Damage is 25. That costs the same as that costs the same as a round from as a volley from an run. And the payload is larger, even compared, even with the standard, standard undercharge. We squeezed. Times as much firepower. Let's see. uh, twice, twice, uh, twice as much firepower per. This alone. Would have Can I use this? I can't. A 1,000 subscribers. We screen about twice as much firepower. This alone would have justified. And I think the latest product is about I think the latest batch had about 1,000 for the Osmo. What do you have for dinner? I think the latest batch had about latest batch. Chorizo. Nice. Actual structure of the missile is still under. Is still at about 600. I think. Um. We have it. Now that. But I don't recall if we have received the latest deliveries of explosive material. Layer. This time announcing the. This time announcing. Beginning. Another siren layer to further down. Further down the perimeter wall, announcing the followed by the as well as the announced of let's any. I'm planning on setting something up for that. Another siren blared live further down, as well as the announcement of the as well as announcement of the next file. The next test working. or long. Another Cosmo test. Cosmo test 2. Concentrated fire. Fourth cons. Confirm area. Ooh. Cosmo chest. This time, the this time, the rather than a rolling thunder. Very clear. The missiles. Seem like this do through. I'll say followed off through the air. Coming together in order to they're coming together in a single segment together. before exploding in a single what Jim could barely distinguish as in what sounded like a single demonic explosion. Near around the target at the edge of the forest. The size of the hole, the size of the crater left behind was greater. I packed the ground up a bit. The was notably deeper. Deeper than what single as the column of as the exhaust plume came down. The large on the large pillar of concrete that made up that had been designated as the target for it. Any sign of the large pillar of concrete. No sign of the large pillar of concrete that had been there before remained. And we're going to start working on it. Let's start cleaning up the Citrine stuff again. So design goals. We want multiple file-based project. Inter-file linking. Rich text support, export to multiple formats. Focus on BB code. Code for now. Later, perhaps. Focus on BB code and other tags. So BB code, HTML, and other tag-based systems. For now, maybe docs and ODF. Custom spell check compound. Word embedding based system that focuses on common type errors. Multiple word embedding models apply together in order to rank possible words in a dictionary. Fast new word embedding based on tokenized sequence. keyboard layout, base embedding, common errors, letter dropped, match, letters replaced with others nearby on the keyboard. Letters dropped, letters repeated, letters swapped, letter dropped. Add special focus on letters that are already in Word. Letter repeated. Add special focus on letters that are already repeated. Letter swapped. Add special focus on letters with similar a E I E E O U on your plans for let's see. That's hilarious. Oh god, those assets must be so high quality. Okay. Of editor. Hold on. Do I have a Citrine folder? No. I don't play gacha games. I just don't enjoy them. So I haven't followed. I haven't followed Star Rail at all, or Genshin, or any of the others. Then like design. Then just like start working on it. Let's spin up a new file. Open folder. We're going to go into stream stuff. Rust. I'm doing this in Rust to learn Rust, right? This is cool. What are you concerned about? Oh, in Honkai Star Rail. Yeah. Citrine. Starting. Explore. Oh, what? I will be hopefully starting soon. I've set up uh Rust Rust tool chain, but then I accidentally deleted my what do you call it? Deleted my thing. What do you call it? Local and global. How to start. Okay. This can go away. I don't know. Okay. Noise level. Get planning tree of folder. Display. I really don't like the way .md files work. Display file and folders in interactive 3. Hello, Xenophobia. How are you doing? Open up file. I am currently rebuilding my design doc for a project that I'm working on. This is Citrine. It is supposed to be an eventual replacement for Obsidian. I write fan works, and specifically for posting on sites like AO3 and Spacebattles and Sufficient Velocity. And there is something of a culture in those circles for using formatting as a part of the creative process, right? So I haven't done it in my stories for a while, but there are, like, some people will have different colors in their text to reference special things happening in the story. Or they might use different fonts to say, okay, this is an email or a message log or this is a telegram or whatever. Or this might be telepathic communication versus normal communication, right? There's a lot of this formatting-based creative expression that I can't do in Obsidian, right? And I can't do that here. And it's like a minor bother for me. And I otherwise like Obsidian. There's a couple of things I don't like. I don't like the fact that Obsidian doesn't have local dictionaries anymore. Especially if you're writing fiction. This is really useful, because you want to know what words are spelled correctly in a specific series, right? So the way I want to do it is I want to have 3 tiers of spell check, right? I want to have local to this project. I want local to a project group. So you could basically have and global, right? So when you have when you install Citrine, you will have your global dictionary, which can be whatever dictionary you want. You can have the dictionary in one particular project, and then you can have your project subscribe to a list of global dictionaries that aren't applied by default, but might be like, okay, this project, say this story is the sequel to this other story, which means that any words from this other story are also valid in this story, right? And then I'm also designing a custom spell check because I want to get better at word embedding and stuff. And Compound I is based on that, and it's basically an idea of using word embedding based on the structure of your keyboard and common spelling errors. I'm going to generate a bunch of training data through a Python script that basically takes every word in the English language and strings them into random sentences, random gobbledygook, and will um, generate errors in those sentences. That would be stuff like, oh, one letter is replaced, or oh, one letter is missing, or words that say keys that are close to it on the keyboard, like H might be replaced with G, Y, J, U, N, or B, right? On a standard QWERTY keyboard. Um, and then other things might be based on like two letters in sequence are swapped, right? And it will use this to generate the word embeddings of the embeddings of certain words on thing on in a space as defined by all of this, and these will be applied in sequence in order to match spelling errors with the list of words in the dictionary and like rank them until you can pick. And because these embeddings will be applied to, like, ideally these embeddings would be applied to even the new words that are in your system. And yeah. Open them file format, just TXT, or maybe label them as it's .rtf maybe, or .sit, since I might want more meta. File metadata. Ooh. Nice. It problem. Bacon's delicious. I'm hungry now. Basically, it's just. Is .sit a file type? .sit file type. Done in Rust. Mainly just because I want to learn Rust. This doesn't need to be in that. Open up file. this RTF, say .rtf with header block. Maybe .rtf RTF plus meta file. Like the overhead. Okay, gonna be right back. Multiple file-based projects, manage your folder, display files, open up file. Customizable display. Reach. Long. Just color. Ooh, nice. I like your emotes. Nice. Adjust panel size and adjust colors. Adjust font. Are you testing my on-screen chat? If it works on Twitch, it will work here. I haven't gotten 7 TV set up yet. I might do that in the upcoming weeks. But yeah. Yeah. Dancing Dragon. Hey, Dancing Dino.
Just forms.
Is a bit of a priority. Using local root I'm enjoying all the emotes. Ross. What is that? Bernard Wilder? I do not know what that's referencing, unfortunately. Ah! I might need to take a look at this later. What's this? Okay, let's go back to like how to set up a Rust project, because this is my first time using Rust. Okay, I've already got the Rust stuff installed. Or go. Yep. Cargo new.
Oh, cargo in it. Sure, why not? Okay. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Okay. RM. Let's see. Well, I can rename this right now. Good. We have okay. It's working, I guess. Okay. Think for a bit. How to work. Cargo nice. Okay. Think for a minute. Might need to experiment with this later. Okay. I think the goal for today is just to get a simple pop-up that says "Hello World." What? You okay, man? Hope you're okay. Huh? Oh, that's silly. Trust me when I say I've possibly done stupider, because I have cut myself on a piece of paper while I was like, what do you call it? No, it wasn't even a piece of paper. I had cut myself on some packaging as I opened it to get something out. I think it was, I don't remember what it was. It was a long time ago. Hell. serious questions about what Rust developers think sufficient, like, Rust Ice tutorial. Yeah, let's see what this is. Ice. Ice. With it. Okay. Rock. Okay. That explains. Project. Title. Health. Bring from date. Self. Self. FN health health text Larger. Okay. Okay. That's good lords. Huh? Ah. Uh. What version of this am I on? Why is this? Good lords, go away. Ice. What? Iced. What version am I on? 2.0. Then you. View. Eight. You. See. Next. Oh wait, no, that's not. Update. Let's get rid of that. Nice results. Citrine. Debug. Okay, let's see. Tournament. Settings is not a thing here. Probably not very long. Unless there were trees. I might climb a tree for a while. Have you seen what professional tag players can do? I don't know. Hey, I've got a text box with "Hello World" in it. It says Citrine. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see something. So, okay, git ignore. We're gonna do slash example. I'm gonna make a new folder called example. We're gonna create a new folder called test1 s folder. We're going to create a new file called root test.txt, and we can call this folder test.txt. Right? Oh.
Hello from Citrine. Button text exit dot press it dot include what? Oh, damn, I hate Rust people so much. Okay, hold on. Hello.
Exit. Let's see. Oh wait, what? Fuck, I hate ESP. No, I don't need you. Okay. Okay, that's kind of working. Uh, eyes. God, height. Depth. Width. Okay, let's try that maybe. What does that look like? It looks like crap.
Try that again. Okay. Okay. Okay, so if I try this. Okay, that's working. Okay. Involve.
X A dot. Hey, that's working. Good. Okay, I'm going to wrap up for today. We'll continue working on this tomorrow. And we will do the tree stuff.